Hey, this is Elysian Road, and we are back with another episode. And yeah, we're aiming towards the end now. We have the end game ahead of us, the last system to traverse. So we're going to what is it? 0200, the Oedipal system, and on the planet of Id, I believe is the name. We will kind of finish the arc that has been building throughout this whole last half of the game that we've been doing. So the plan is to get in system, and suppose you guys are expecting there to be like a big blockade of Imperium ships, and you'll have the White Sun Brotherhood people helping you out, and the god tier AI Panopticon Matrix that's now inside your frigate that will help you win the day there. So you guys can go down to the planet's surface and do some investigating. You have to find this guy named Sigmund, who's apparently kind of involved pretty heavily in the psychic stuff, kind of the advanced MES stuff that's going on, and making people start to lose control of their psychic abilities. He also apparently is the owner of the map of the galaxy that kind of like lets people get out of this sector. Yeah, you gotta get those two things from him: information about the psychic stuff and the map. And kind of everyone is like collapsing in on this. So you have the Imperium, the White Sun Brotherhood, Chloe Lasmos. Apparently, everyone wants a piece of this thing. So we'll kind of jump into that soon, but we'll go ahead and do a flashback as we do here on good old Elysian Road. And I think we'll do one with Ode. So how long ago would this be, David, exactly?
That's a good question.
Right? Like how old is, like Ode is what, 16, 15?
Yeah. Well, and I think that shortly after Cass died was when he like went and started doing pro gaming stuff. Okay.
So probably like 13 or something. Makes sense?
Yeah. Seems reasonable.
Yeah. Cool. So what do we see, David? What's like the room like that you're in as you're kind of like by Cass's bedside?
Oh yeah, okay. So would this be Cass's room then?
I think so. Yeah. Cass's room, or the hospital room, or anything like that he would be resting in, sort of a thing.
Yeah, I think like when we see the bedroom, it looks like it might be Ode's bedroom at first. Like there's, heavy metal band posters and like first person shooter posters on like it's very clear that Ode gets his taste from somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably from Cass.
Sure.
And so yeah, I think we're looking at the walls and we're like, oh, this is probably Ode's room. But then we see Cass, which I don't know what he looks like. He probably looks like Ode, but not.
Yeah, maybe a bit lighter hair.
Yeah, probably a bit better groomed.
Yeah, a little bit better groomed. Yeah.
And yeah, he's obviously like not faring very well. But I don't know that it's like so far there hasn't been a lot of super debilitating physical.
Yeah, there's not like physical signs necessarily. Yeah. It's just that he's kind of losing. So he was a meta scion, so like he's losing his mind, right?
Right.
Sort of the thing.
And I also wonder if he's probably hooked up to like diagnostic equipment stuff too, right? Like they're monitoring stuff. So even if he could move around, they probably don't want him to.
Sure.
So yeah, I think there's probably like, it looks like a blood pressure cuff, but it does all kinds of crazy sci-fi stuff, I'm sure, on him. And yeah, I think maybe they're like in like Oda's sitting next to him and they're like playing a game together on some like big TV across the room or whatever. But yeah, Ode looks a little younger and a little scrawnier, and he's probably wearing like a shirt that's too big for him and stuff.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, and who wins this game, right? You're obviously playing a shooter against each other. So what?
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think Cass has to win, right? It has to be. Yeah.
Oh, just like one day. Oh, man. Okay, so I think you tell me if you don't like this where this is going, but maybe it's even like Cass wins, right? You Ode like throws his controller, and it's this whole big thing.
Yeah.
And then maybe no. So Cass will say something like, "Don't worry, Ode. One of these days you'll beat me." And
Yeah, you always say that.
we kind of know from the idea of this scene that there will never come a time.
He knows that's not true. Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe he has like a sad smile on his face, but yeah, Otis like, yeah, no, you know what? You always say that, and still not true.
Well, why do you think I keep playing you? I have to hone your skills, or else you'll never be as good as me.
Yeah, but that doesn't make. If you also get better, then I'll just never catch up. So that doesn't make.
I'm
any
not
sense.
even trying half the time, Ode.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel better. Yeah, great.
You're the one learning here. And then he kind of like scrunches his face up and feels
okay?
like he has a headache or something. And
yeah. Immediately. It stops being a tool.
yeah, I'm fine. It's okay. And he like sets down the controller, and he just kind of sits there and kind of like staring at the wall for a second.
Seems like it's been happening more lately, and I'm like looking at the diagnostic equipment that I have no idea what it means, but
yeah, I don't really know. I don't think Dad can fix this, Ode.
What do you mean? Isn't that what the machines are for? They don't help?
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to be for, but it's getting worse. Sometimes I don't remember who I am. Every time another psychic comes within, or he'd probably say a apostle or whatever it was for your religion. Yeah, every time an apostle even gets sort of near me, I just start seeing through their eyes and start feeling what they feel, and I'm losing myself.
What was the planet that we left?
The planet's name is Cocos or Cocos, something like that. Cocoos. I don't know how you pronounce that, but
yeah. So this is well, maybe we should talk to Dad about going home. I mean, I know he blew up last time, but I mean, if he can't fix you, that the people in Cocos have to be able to. I mean, that was their whole thing, right?
oh, so Cocos is where you are now. Sorry.
Oh,
The planet you came from. I know that the system is called Kazern, but
all right. Well, you could just say that.
yeah, I'm curious now what it actually is. I'm just gonna look at it real quick. Tis. Yeah, another weird name. Oh yeah, Scanston would be the name of this planet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So insert that where I said carcass, and
Yeah.
there we go.
And he gets kind of like, he frowns. He says, "You're not gonna get Dad to go back there."
That doesn't make any sense. If he can't fix you, why would he not go back? He's just gonna let these headaches get worse until you. I don't know.
I don't think he. He doesn't think that they can help. You don't hear him. Oh, you're not around when he says it, but he's always talking about the sham that the temple is. They can't even heal his son, so why would they be able to heal anyone else? Physically, spiritually. I don't really think he believes in it anymore. I mean, we still go to church, but that's about it.
Maybe, but I mean, did he, out of character, did he give them much of a chance to? I mean, I assume they probably weren't interested in curing psychic
Right.
anomaly,
Yeah.
but
I mean, so that I think that's part of that may have been originally one of the reasons that they left. Like, obviously, Cass wasn't born yet.
right.
But I think maybe there was someone else that your father knew back in Scanston who was dealing with a similar issue. Maybe this has been
Mm,
a thing throughout your father's entire life, and they didn't help that person.
okay.
And
Yeah.
he was like, I have to leave because, yeah,
Right.
it was. I wrote a short story about this once, and I
Mhm.
can't remember being very clear about why they left, but for whatever reason,
Right.
it was like he was getting in trouble with the authorities. He wasn't
Yeah, they were like
following.
chased, weren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how much that Ode knows, but
No, I don't. Not a whole lot. I don't think Cass knows
probably
way more than you do.
right. So then, yeah, I was probably like, well, I mean, did he even try? Like, as far as I know, he left before you were even born. How can he know they can't fix you?
He never talks about our uncle, so you wouldn't know. But what's happening to me happened to his brother first, and his parents, our grandparents back on Scanston, they certainly didn't want to do anything about it. They viewed it as more of a gift. I mean, our uncle had telepathy, so basically by the end he was speaking in tongues. And they thought that was great. Well, Dad didn't. And I think I know how he feels now. Don't get me wrong, Ode. I still believe it. I can't not believe the Temple of the Mind's Eye. It's all that I've ever known, but something's wrong with me. God didn't do this to me as a gift. Why would killing me be a gift?
Well, I mean, I don't. Uh, yeah, he's kind of like sumps down. He's like,
Yeah.
well, if they can't do anything and Dad can't do anything, then what are we doing here? They've got to find somebody who can do something.
I don't think anyone knows. We don't remember what it was like before the scream. I mean, anyone who knows how to fix this is dead. Oda, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be depressing or whatever, but I just want you to be ready because I don't think I'm getting any better.
I'm trying to think of how he would react to that. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't have any experience with something that like that in real life, so I don't know
Right,
how
right.
even that would.
Can you
Yeah.
can you promise me, Ode? Can you promise me you won't take it out on Dad? He's 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 trying, okay? And obviously we know you kind of did take it out on him,
Right.
so
Yeah. 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 I think he just kind of shakes his head. It's like he'll find something. He's gotta.
Sure. Okay. Well, if you think of anything, let him know. Let me know. Maybe maybe he would be willing to listen. Maybe he would go back to Scanston if you asked him again. I don't know. I don't really know a whole lot anymore.
Well, I'll talk to him.
Okay.
We're not gonna give up. Okay.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
How am I ever gonna beat you at this thing? Huh?
Sure. Of course. Yeah. I wouldn't ask you to. I wouldn't ask you to not how would he say this? I wouldn't ask you to give up a
Don't
mission.
take that from you. Oh yeah.
I wouldn't ask you to give up a mission, so I'm not going to ask you to give up this one. We'll keep knocking our heads against the wall until something works, okay? Until you find the the special bomb beneath the floorboards in that one level.
All right. Sounds good. In the meantime, do you need your...
So his face has kind of gone kind of blank, and he says, "What level was that, Ode?" Like he doesn't remember.
Right. Yeah, he remembers the Easter egg, but not the... Yeah. Oh, it was the one in the carnival. Remember the clowns? How do you not remember that? You hate clowns.
That doesn't make any sense. I had a clown come to my birthday party. And like this is like obviously he's gone into something like a psychic has come nearby, and for some reason he's like tapped into their childhood memories or something like that, right? Like he's gone for a while here.
No, here, we'll play it again. And he like jumps up to put it in, like try and distract him.
And like we see Ode like, start the game, right? And but Cass doesn't reach for the controller. And he's just like staring ahead. And then the equipment starts beeping.
Yeah. And then like maybe we get that weird like water, sound through water thing where it gets sort of warbly, and you're like, Dad, the machine's making noise, Dad. And he like runs out of the room.
Yeah. Yep. And we just kind of cut from there. So we go from there to the frigate. So you guys are gonna come into the Oedipal system, and as the firefight ensues, you're gonna take the Opera House and try to make a break through the blockade and go down to the planet's surface. Is that still the plan?
Is the Opera House still like mostly busted?
Yes, but also Fergus. I mean, Fergus has, unless I'm mistaken, I think you guys still have the drone army that Till bought that one time. No, that was in the Void's Grace when it blew up.
Probably,
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if you still had those, you could probably have them try to fix it. But yeah, I guess the Opera House is.
If the super AIs, can they fix stuff?
One of the things we brought was an auto fix sequence.
Well, I mean, I don't think
one of our
being able to fix it would be a problem. I feel like Legion can do that, but if we have stuff, I think is the question, right?
The knowledge to fix it is there, but not the resources or the manpower, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, the frigate doesn't have an army of drones.
Oh, and they also ditched us. All the people left. So
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All of Evelyn's army.
Well, but we have all of the Whites of Brotherhood people still, right?
So you have, as a reminder, you have only a few of them with you. Most of the other ones have their own ships, and they were going to Oedipal separately, right? Like in their own ships,
right?
And kind of converging on that system. So I just don't like in terms of the timeline you have to work with. I don't think you have enough time to fix it, really.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm not sure you have a better ship to do it with. Is the issue?
No, not especially. I don't.
Yeah.
Think.
So I guess you could probably try to rig something, to a better shield or something like that to like help mitigate that issue. But it seems like it's still an issue that will have to be overcome. But I mean, you could certainly just drive the 4 HP spaceship into a blockade if you want to. But So what would you guys do? That's probably the first hurdle. It's like, how do we get down to the surface of the planet?
Drive the frigate through the blockade first.
The frigate is way too big to land safely on the planet's surface, especially through.
Well, the blockade's in space, right?
Yes, but what I'm saying is, a smaller ship is going to be able to break through and kind of fly under the radar and get to where it needs to go. The frigate is huge. There's no way it's. I mean, you could take I'm sure there's like a shuttle, maybe, but like that's not going to be more armored or equipped than the Opera House.
Although it might have more than 4 HP, but
I don't know if it would. Like depending on how much HP those sorts of things have to start with. I can check that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, anyone have a thought? I'll find those. I'll find um the info for a shuttle here. Well, yeah, I guess the shuttle has 15 hit points. Yeah, I guess you're fine. That makes sense.
It has 0 armor though, and the free march only has 2. So
Yeah, it's not much of a difference.
might actually end up being safer. I mean, it's not as cool, but
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
they
up
have
to
the
you
same
guys.
speed.
But the shuttle seems like the best option, probably to me.
So, I mean, Ode probably just assumes that we're taking the
Is
upper
the
house.
shuttle smaller?
Yes.
I use my nanobites to make a cloaking device for the shuttle, since it's so small.
Yeah.
You could try something like that, I suppose.
Nice.
Okay. Would that be a program or a telepathy?
Can you have the infinite mind AI of ancient intelligence help you with it?
Probably.
Sorry. What do you do? Sorry, I said yes to something that I didn't pay attention to. What are you doing?
Using
Mr.
my
Riga.
nanobites.
Oh, your Rick Astley nano swarm thing.
Yeah.
Wait, do you still have that? I thought you
Yeah,
lost that.
he made a roll to keep it, even though Rick Astley was being ripped away. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had this conversation before where I thought it was gone,
Yeah.
and then he's like, no, I made a roll.
Okay. Yeah, he wants to make a cloaking device.
Yeah.
Which I feel like Legion can help us with that, right?
I mean, I'm not sure how much more he could do, given that. I mean, Fergus, if you want to do it with your nanites, I feel like that's probably the best option already, and I'm not sure the AI can do more than that. Because the idea would be it's sci-tech, which is not something that the AI have access to or understand. So,
but they might know how to build a cloaking system or something like
maybe I guess.
Whatever.
I'll give you a +2 to the roll, Fergus.
Hey, there we go.
Okay. So am I rolling program or telepathy? I don't remember how they work.
Good question.
I would have thought fix or something.
How
I
about
guess it depends on.
How about you roll no first with the +2 from the AI, just to see how well you can.
Okay.
Like what you know about how to do something like this, and then we can
Yeah.
from there kind of go to a telepathy roll probably to like form the nanites in the way you want them to be. Nice try, David.
Mine was better anyway.
Yeah.
He rolled a no roll, an NO roll. Yeah, so 14 is probably good enough to have a good idea of how to go about doing something like this. Involves psychic trickery and illusions and things, right? So, go ahead and roll telepathy, and we'll see how well you actually put the shuttle, put the cloak around the shuttle. How are Evelyn and Dylan preparing for this ground mission?
And what is the ground mission we're going on exactly?
So
I was gonna ask.
Yeah, you guys are. You guys, Phineas. You guys are going down to the planet's surface. It's a jungle island planet, as a note, and on the planet is a guy named Sigmund, who supposedly the first thing is he has the map, right? And that's the main thing that's going on here is the Imperium is trying to get this map of the sector of the galaxy from this dude, so that they can conquer the galaxy, right? Get outside the sector and conquer it. You're trying to stop them from doing that and get the map first. You don't know the motivations of this guy or if he's good or evil or whatever, right? And also Robin, Ode's father, thinks that Sigmund is the secret to figuring out why the MES stuff is failing, right? So they can help. Primarily kind of help Fergus is the one who's starting to get to that level, but kind of unlock that secret there. And yeah, that's the idea. You gotta find wherever this dude is. You don't have much information to go off there, but at the very least, you need to get to the planet surface to do it. So,
okay.
Is Evelyn going to bring her mech?
Yeah, that seems like the play, for sure. I think she probably is talking with Vigo.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just her preparing, I suppose.
Yep. Sure. Yeah. I mean, I guess Vigo would be coming. There wouldn't be any reason he wouldn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's figure out so Akoto's going to be flying the ship, right? Flying the shuttle to get you guys there. Robin is coming because he needs to figure out the psychic stuff. Vigo's coming because, of course, unless, I mean, so this is the thing. Well, I guess the AI are kind of handling themselves at this point. I was going to say someone needs to be in command, but probably not actually. We'll just let ChatGPT take care of it. So you got the joke, David. And then I'm trying to think who else. Oh, well, let's have Jenkins come so he's actually doing something because we keep forgetting about him. So we see him suiting up, getting ready for that. Is there anyone else that needs to come on this? Oh, Ziva's coming. She's insisting. She wants to help. I guess you could force her to stay if you wanted to, but I mean, her and Dylan
insisting on dying.
Her and Dylan had like a whole heart-to-heart where she was like, I think Dylan was basically saying like, we have to keep you safe. Like we have to figure out how to keep you safe. And Ziva's like, I want to what's be the safe way to keep me safe better? Train me how to be a good fighter. And so she's been training and in theory is just going to be with you guys. Anyone else that needs to come on this adventure? We're already at a very max Fellowship of the Ring style party here.
I was going to say, I don't know if any of the White Sun Brothers people want to come, but maybe we don't need. Maybe they can stay with the ship.
Yeah, I mean, and there's also going to be a giant space battle as well that they'll be a part of for sure. And I'm not sure you guys need random mooks to come with you, really. You guys are plenty competent on your own. So,
yeah, I think that would insult them. They would be like,
"We're just here to die."
Yeah, we don't need
that would be you would just intentionally put red shirts on whoever you're bringing and force them to be meat shields. So, cool. Yeah, sounds good. Fergus, you want to make that telepathy roll?
Yes, sir. Is that one also with +2 or no?
Yes.
Not 22.
Yeah. Routinely getting higher than the max scale. Well, that's Fergus for you.
You made me this way.
It's true. So, Fergus, yeah, your cloaking shield seems to work pretty well. And I guess we just kind of jump into it, right? So you guys it's like 8 days or 6 days or something, right, to actually get to the system. But I'm not sure there's a lot really going on during that time. It's just kind of like preparing and I guess having conversations, but I feel like we got all of those out of the way already last time. So I think we just see the frigate, which we named something cool and Greek, but I have no idea what we named it. Yeah, we see it pop into real space in orbit above id, and yeah, immediately surrounded by a bunch of Imperium ships, right? Like giant blockade. And like when I say giant blockade, I mean the Imperium has kind of brought the majority of its fleet in the entire sector probably is here right now. Like the fleet is massive. But also the White Sun Brotherhood, right? As the rendezvous time hits the timer hits 0, right? All of them also jump into real space. So maybe at first we see this like one frigate, right, jump in, and we're like, oh no, they're dead. Like they're just surrounded by Imperium. Even AI aren't going to be able to save them. And then suddenly White Sun Brotherhood ships everywhere, right? And then it's just like Star Wars style epic space battle happening above the planet. And we hear Sample's voice come over the comms, talk to you, Fergus, and say, battle is commencing. I suppose it is time you dropped onto the planet. Good luck.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I was waiting for someone to say it. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so you guys just jump into the shuttle. Everybody's probably in like it's like a dropship style shuttle, right? So you have all these like seats in the back kind of cargo area or passenger area, right, of the shuttle kind of facing each other. And the bottom of the shuttle is going to like drop away when you get to a certain spot, and you guys can kind of like lasso, like have like tethers and kind of like what's it called, Edge of Tomorrow style, like go down to the surface. And Akoto, I think this here's one question: what is Akoto's role during this besides just flying it? Like, do you want her to hide the ship somewhere? Are you guys going to be searching around with the ship for a while? What's your plan exactly? Because you have to find where even to go. Like, and you have a limited amount of time in which to do so. So like, and it's not like you could do research in drive space, right? So, well, what's the idea here? How are you gonna search this out in a timely manner? And once you get there, what are you gonna do with the ship? And is Akoto gonna come with you? Let's figure out that stuff.
Well, I don't know if Akoto can actually do much other than just be a bullet sponge.
She's the pilot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe she can just like keep the car running.
She's the getaway driver. Yeah.
Yeah, which I mean, almost certainly need one to Deus Ex Machina at some point.
Very true. Yeah.
Stay with the I mean, if the ship's invisible, like they're not gonna find it, right?
I'm sure after some amount of time they'll be able to figure it out. Like they have powerful psychics working for them too.
Okay.
Like you can't. It's not just like pure invisibility forever. Like it's certainly going to give you a good amount of time to search, and especially get past the blockade without any trouble. But eventually, someone's going to find you.
Yeah. So I mean, I think the biggest thing is how we're going to find where we're going, because I don't suppose the super AI could like just scan or deduce or otherwise just point us in the right direction or something like that. I mean, we have to have pretty decent scanners on a frigate, right?
I mean, probably. It depends on how much. Yeah. I guess you could have them do that. Scan
for pre-tech, because I assume that's what the map is.
Yeah. Scan for pre-tech. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. I'll go ahead and make that roll.
I don't know if that's a thing that we can do, but you know.
All right. True AI. We'll go ahead and make his no roll +3 with no. I guess it'd probably be higher than that now because it's a whole panopticon matrix. So we got no +4 with 4d6. Drop the two lowest.
Jeez.
So here we go. Hey, 17, the absolute highest he could have rolled.
Oh my goodness. That's hilarious.
Amazing. So I think like you ask him the question, right? Who is it, like Fergus who is asking him this, or
yeah, probably.
So maybe you guys are like trying to figure this out. You're like, wait, how are we even gonna find this? And Fergus asks Sample, and then before you've even finished asking the question, Fergus, you just hear, here are the coordinates.
Oh,
get
okay.
used to this.
That's convenient. Thanks.
Yep. I'm getting readings that is somewhat below ground, but there is a high Imperium presence in the area, so be on the lookout for that.
Aren't they like everywhere, all over the place? I like point out the window.
But more so on this one particular island.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha.
It seems that they're pretty close to finding it themselves.
I've got a bad feeling about this island, almost like I've had a character die here before.
It's true. We did a one shot. Cool. Yeah. So shuttle takes off. And so Koto, right, like puts on her ball cap, and everybody's getting settled into the seats behind her, and she looks back and she just says, "All right, everyone, hold on to their butts. This is going to be rocky." And then fires up the shuttle, and we see it.
Because we're going underground.
Koto's a weirdo.
And yeah, we see the side of the frigate open up, shuttle pours out, and we see the nanites creeping across the surface, and suddenly it's invisible. And so we see you guys, like, Koto's having to dodge around combatants, right? Like, she's just trying to, like, make sure that you guys don't get hit by, like, flying debris and stuff, because
missiles.
there's only so much that a cloaking device can do when you get slammed by flying, burning ship wreckage, right? So we'll go ahead and I'll roll for her. We'll see how well that goes.
She's gonna roll a 4 and we just
Oh, no.
Hey, not too far off.
She rolled a 5. Okay.
What kind of
well,
weapons are on a
I don't think very many.
shuttle? Probably a nothing, I'm guessing.
Yes, a nothing.
Big
That
old
is
nothing
true.
burger. All
Yep.
right.
So I think what happens is we start off already in trouble. So you guys are, trying to navigate this battle, right? And it's like just really tense, like, she's dodging and weaving, but like trying not to do so in a way that's going to like draw attention to yourselves or whatever, right? And you guys finally get clear of what seems like the thickest part of the fighting, and you kind of come into clear view of the planet's surface, right? And that's when she looks back and she says, "All right, don't worry. I think we're out of the worst of it. I think we're out of the worst of it. We should be there in only a few." And then as she's turning back, we just see a ship that, like, a couple of ships tried to kind of like circle around the battlefield and flank a White Sun Brotherhood position. We see this Imperium ship, and a White Sun Brotherhood ship fires at it, and so we just see an explosion in front of you guys. These little dots, and then an explosion in front of you, and then a fireball that just starts heading straight towards the cockpit, right? And as she's like, she turns back and sees this only in enough time to like veer the ship up drastically, but not enough to actually refrain being hit by it. So like one of the wings just gets sheared off completely, and
Nice.
You guys just like all the warning lights start flashing, and she just says, "Do you remember when I told you this was going to be rocky?" And then she just like,
you think we needed that? As the wing flies away.
Yeah. "Prepare yourselves for a crash landing, folks." And we just see the ship kind of half spiraling down to the planet's surface. "All right, I think I'm going to be able to get us within a few clicks of the place, but we might be, it might be getting really wet here really soon." And we see, like, because it's like an ocean planet mainly, right? With all these like islands. And so we see the ship, just like the shuttle, just careening down. Is there anything any of you would like to try to do as she tries to make this crash landing? I mean, Fergus has like freakishly good telekinetic
I
powers.
look at Fergus and I'm like, can you make mind pillows or something?
Oh boy.
And you guys are like partially like spiraling too, so it's like you guys are starting to get a little sick, right?
Probably.
I unplugged my main mic.
Oh yeah, I was wondering about
Hold on to your butts. And
I
Fergus
already
tries to
said that.
telekinesis
Like
it.
Koto says. You're gonna try to telekinesis, like stop the ship and land it safely.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
7
That's
is
a
not really
one.
good.
Yikes, a
That's
2 and
not
a
good.
1.
Yep.
Just you go and like hold your hands out to move a ship and the ship just flies apart.
Right.
Oh,
The
okay.
other wing just shears off from the force. Like you're,
Yeah.
And then she really just starts spiraling down. And yeah, I think we literally do get like so we see this like big rock formation kind of like hanging next to an island. And this is the right island you're supposed to go to, but it's like you're off by a bit here. You're gonna have to travel through the island to get there. And it narrowly misses this rock formation before slamming into the water. And so we just see the cockpit, right? Just like water washes over it. She looks back and she's like, all right, we're going to be taking on water fast. So everyone out. And she like grabs some like life vests and starts handing them out.
Okay. Well, it's been a while since I swum anywhere. Swimmed. Here we go.
Yeah, you grew up on a desert
planet.
planet.
You don't even know how to say it.
Yeah. What do you say, Gil?
You grew up on a desert planet. You might not know how to swim.
Yeah, yes. Dylan might not either.
That's true. Yeah,
I grow gills on everyone.
Oh no!
Suck it, water.
If Dylan tried to swim on her home planet, she would be consumed by acid. So
yeah, it's probably a bad plan.
So Fergus, do you actually do this? Okay.
That's something I could do.
So immediately start suffocating.
Can you do it to all of the people here? Right, Akoto, Vigo, Jenkins, Robin, Ziva, Evelyn, Ode, you, and Dylan. That's 9 people.
Mm-hmm. Maybe not that many. It doesn't. It doesn't say a.
I think you just have to maintain the effort for each person.
Well, I guess then I can do 6 if it's effort required.
All right. Well, let's pick the 6 people we care about, and
I can telekinesis 3 and then metamorph 6.
There we go. That's fair enough. I just realized
bubble.
There are literally exactly 9 people. This is the Fellowship of the Ring.
Yes. There we go.
9 is the exact amount I can save.
In with healing?
Perfect.
No, with telekinesis and.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like Fergus has got that covered. So, you all grow gills, I guess.
And 3 of them are just in bubbles.
Yep. Yeah. So I think we probably cut to a group of Imperium soldiers who are like doing a patrol on the beach here, right? They have like this a couple of like land speeders or something, right? Hover bikes or whatever, right? And they were just kind of standing on the beach and they're like watching the fireball hit and then like turn to each other and it's like, did you just say that? Yeah. We're gonna have to call this one into base, aren't we? And I thought this was gonna be a normal patrol, and then they start calling it in, and
I destroy his mind.
One of them points.
I thought this was going to be a normal field trip.
It's a magic school bus. So you don't see these people. This is just for the audience's sake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We have to make rolls to get to land, or
no? I don't think so. Not with Fergus's. Yeah, I mean, even if like some of you can't swim or whatever, Fergus has telekinesis and other people can't swim, so whatever. It's not that
it's
important.
probably just a question of how long it takes.
Exactly. Yeah. So we see you guys kind of crawl up on a beach, right? And
I hate this. So weird.
Right. Exactly. I was just like having breathed in water.
Yeah. He's just gesticulating wildly at Fergus, like, get rid of these after he gets out of the water.
Well, let's not do that ever again.
Yeah, no, that was awful. I hated that.
Sorry.
There was one more of us, you would have died.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yep. Okay, well, we're here. Let's hope.
So wait, real quick, Evelyn. Your mech was in there.
Oh no!
The mech is. If the mech can survive,
I mean, the thing is, it won't have a way to get to him.
No, but I mean.
Oh yeah, that's true. Evelyn could have just put it on.
She could have just got in it and walked. But
let's just say I did that.
How long does it take to put it on, though?
I mean,
it only takes a couple rounds in combat, so.
but
long
also
as-
you guys were spinning in like very rough crash landing and then immediately sinking.
Have them make a roll of some sort. That's
Yeah.
the only like fair way. Exert.
Yeah, make an exert roll, Evelyn, with dexterity.
Oh, even if you were trapped in there after the water got in, you'd still have quite a bit of time to, because like it doesn't matter
Right,
if
but
the water's in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's the question
Yeah,
I think,
Mac.
like, this is probably the question between, is Evelyn here right now with the rest of you, or
Oh,
did the
see.
Imperium soldiers see this mech fly into the air and, like,
Oh,
she has a
okay.
different encounter with them as you guys are
Right.
somewhere else, sort of thing, right?
Exert, you said?
Exert with dexterity, yeah.
That is going to be a -1 from your boy.
Yikes.
Oh, 6. Awesome. So yeah, Evelyn, you like, I assume you do this by instinct, right? You just like immediately climb into your mech because you're like, okay, well, I'm not gonna leave this behind. But everyone else kind of like is swimming up, right?
Okay,
And
okay, so I'm gonna hold up a second.
Mhm.
So
Alternate.
we were on a ship, correct?
a shuttle.
We're
yeah.
on a shuttle.
We're on a shuttle from our big ship, right?
Right.
We're going to the surface from that like our ship is orbiting around, basically, right? So I have what's it called? I can actually just shoot it down from the ship to the planet. So it's actually really stupid that I even had it on the
But
So-
it doesn't have
The
to
point
go
of the
through,
ship
like,
was
an
that there was a
active
blockade.
battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
It
was
might
the
just
cloaking
run into a
device.
spaceship on the way down. or
Evelyn would have had to
something.
fight off spaceships as she flew there, right?
no.
I mean, I assume you mean you would have called it when you needed
Called
it
it.
after getting here, but
But then
Yes.
they can
cha-
also shoot it and blow it up, right? Like,
it might
I
not
don't
make
think-
it to us.
I don't think that would be a feasible thing to shoot at, much less a feasible thing for them to decide to shoot at.
Well, as a shuttle, we were
I mean,
dodging.
that's what the point of a blockade is to
yeah,
see.
It's
The
to
only reason we
stop
made
stuff.
it through,
Right. But aren't they in combat already, though?
Well, yes, but like they literally set up like an entire web of ships explicitly to keep people from going to the surface. That's like the entire point of this
I mean,
fleet here.
Okay.
We
okay,
were
okay.
invisible and we literally ran into a fighter that blew up. And if that happened, then there's a chance that the mech might do that.
I
to
mean,
you.
at the
mech
very
will
least, like literally
dodge.
the mech, could just
So-
accidentally run into ship debris and blow up, right?
Yeah. So I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm just saying that it might be risky.
I think you're fine, right? Like Evelyn, this failed roll just means it takes a while to get into the mech and get it all powered up and stuff, which means the shuttle has sunk to the bottom of the little bay here by the time you have it running and ready to go. So you just have to like break through the shuttle and kind of like go up separately. But basically what I think happens, right, is Evelyn does so, eventually makes it, but doesn't immediately know where Fergus is, and so just kind of like flies up through the water, right, and is like,
This is the kaiju fight part, right?
yeah. Actually,
Just fire the finger of God until the entire sea has evaporated, and then you'll be fine.
I mean,
so Evelyn, you fly up out of the water, right? Eventually getting up to sea level.
mhm.
And the Imperium soldiers who had like called in like this strange occurrence immediately see this, and like I think I'm trying to think if they would just like start firing at you. Yeah, I think one of them has like an RPG and just like puts it on their shoulder and fires it at you. So
Okay.
we'll see how this goes.
So what was it? Heavy weapons do half damage to mechs, right? Isn't that
Something like that.
Oops,
Yeah, that
yeah.
sounds right.
okay? I think it's also different between light mechs and heavy mechs, but let's just, who cares?
Trying to find a good. That's good enough. What's your AC, Evelyn, with the mech?
With the mech?
I guess what's the mech's AC? I suppose.
it was 16, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
that
and
sounds
it's
right.
15.
Oh,
armor.
there it is.
Yeah, 16 armor class.
Yep.
I mean, it'll have to do 32 damage with this rocket to hurt you. So.
Trying to roll this attack roll, and it's not doing anything, so I'm just going to roll a d20. 21.
So if that got halved to, even if we rounded up, it would be 11, but that's
no,
less than
21 for
his
a
armor.
attack roll, not the damage.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
What's the damage on a rocket again? 3d something?
I know Fergus has one.
On a what?
Rocket launcher.
RPG.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 3d8.
3d10.
3d10, okay. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, we'll just do that. 22.
I'm sorry, I rolled so high, Connor.
Mm. Well, I mean, it did 11 damage if we have it, and he has 15 armor, so I don't think it hurts him, right? Isn't that how that works?
Maybe. Trying to think.
I don't know. Well, no, I guess it can't be because Fergus is doing damage with the. Although I think we might have just been forgetting that the mech had armor when he was shooting it. I think we were just having it, and I don't think we were doing anything with armor.
Maybe not.
Which I think was a mistake. Which didn't end up mattering because he got his HP back in that fight anyways.
Yeah, it's true.
But
it feels like a lot of ridiculousness there. What if is it the other way around, right? Where it's like it's 22 damage, you take the 15 off with the armor, and then you have that. No, that wouldn't make any sense because the idea is it's ship damage that would be doing normal damage.
Yeah.
Which you would take.
I think it's just that they're not, because especially because he has a large mech. I think it basically implied that it was sort of like spaceship-esque levels of stuff, which is why I think it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Plus, the RPG I think is the lower end of heavy weapons, if I remember right. Oh, 3d10 seems like a lot.
It does, yeah.
So I don't know.
I think in theory it's a TL3 thing. They wouldn't be using a TL3 version of it.
Yeah, you can get TL4 rocket launchers, it says. Otherwise, it wouldn't do any damage at all.
Well, it doesn't either way. So I think,
well, right.
The rocket hits you, Evelyn, right? You just see a rocket coming straight for your face, and it explodes on you and does nothing, right? Your mech is just too armored to care about a single puny rocket. What do? Do you want to finger of God these two random soldiers, these two stormtroopers on a beach?
I mean, I see no reason I wouldn't.
Yeah. All right, sounds good. Would see you fly towards them and shoot finger of God. Do you want to roll that? Yeah, you guys hear this explosion and see Evelyn flying towards a beach nearby. Yeah, I think it's safe to say they're dead. Can you only target one person at a time with this, though?
I think probably that's the case. Technically, it doesn't have fire to suppress or whatever, so I think that's true.
Yeah, so one of them is disintegrated. The other one tries to get on his hover bike and drive away. Evelyn, do you let him do so, or do you chase him down and disintegrate him?
What was that? We want me to roll again for the next guy?
Oh, well, I was going to ask. He starts to go away on his hover bike. Do you chase him down and finger of God him? Poor Ezra.
He gets on his hover bike and tries to go away.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I just finger of God him. He's just he ain't gonna get anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure your mech can keep up pace with the hover bike. Well, I mean, there is a jungle here, so if you miss this shot, he's likely to be going into thicker jungle that he could probably maneuver with his hover bike, but not. You can't really take a mech through. Yeah. So I'll just go ahead and roll for his finger of God, and we'll see what happens. Yep, he's dead. Because of course, normal Imperium soldiers are going to be nothing to you guys at this point. Cool. Yeah. So I think Evelyn flies back over with her mech, lands next to you guys, and you guys can probably just kind of like keep going. So you guys know where the coordinates are, and like how to get there. And I guess Akoto like looks at the bay which holds the wreckage of the ship that she had flew, and looks to you guys and basically says, do you want me to come with, or should I hunker down somewhere? What do you think? We're gonna need another ship before this is all over.
Yeah, go get us another ship. I trust you.
With who? I can't do it by myself.
Oh.
Do we
Here,
just
take this young child.
Do we want Jenkins to go with him?
Yeah.
Just get rid of him very, really quickly here.
We're gonna forget about him. I'm a bad brother.
Because that makes sense. I mean, I feel like Vigo might go with him too then.
Woody though.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
If we're gonna
really
have a
competent.
sacrificial like death thing, it would be great if it was Vigo.
No, I want it to be one of you guys.
Oh yeah, that too. We're all going to die slowly but surely.
That is true, but yeah, Connor, I don't know if you can hear me, but what do you think? Do we want to send? I guess this is probably a good like group decision. Like, it makes sense that Jenkins would go with Akoto to try to like steal a shuttle from the Imperium or something. But like, I don't know if just the two of them is a good idea. So it makes sense to send one more person with them, and Vigo seems like the obvious choice. So up to you guys, though.
Sorry to interrupt real quick, just to clear this up. So normal vehicles, heavy weapons, ignore their armor. Mechs, it looks like explosives are teal for heavy weapons, ignore their armor except for light and heavy mechs, which are immune to ordinary small arms and subtract their armor rating from the damage done by heavy weapons. So it doesn't have it. Excuse me, it doesn't have it. It just applies
that makes
where
sense.
It wouldn't have on smaller mechs or normal vehicles.
Got it.
So she would have taken a little bit of damage there.
Okay.
But anyways, just so we.
Yep. So 22 minus 16.
I think it was 15 armor. Actually, I think 16 was the armor class.
Yes.
And 15 was the armor.
I got it mixed up. Yeah.
2 armor stats.
Ooh, it has 32 hit points. No, it would have gotten healed though because you guys had like 6 days. So, okay. So,
sorry. Anyways, what was the question? I was reading mech combat rules.
Oh, well, real quick. So 60 minus. Oh wait, I guess they did 22 minus 15.
So 7, right?
7. So
it'd be 53
left.
If it had 60 HP.
So the question is, so Akoto is going to go acquire another ship for you guys. Going to steal one from the Imperium here.
Go well. Yeah.
And Jenkins is going to go with her because yes, obviously she would fail if she did it by herself. My question is that might not be enough either. Does it make sense to send Vigo with her as well?
Does it make sense to send Ziva with her?
Definitely doesn't make sense to send
all
Vigo.
of the NPCs so that we only have to do combat with the.
Well, I mean, Robin's here too, and he's not going to be of any help.
Yeah.
So.
But he's not going to fight in the combat round either. So
right, well, that's what I'm saying. You don't need to send him; he'll be fine.
Right,
he won't bog things down.
True,
unless he gets shot at, I guess. But
or struck repeatedly by rocks.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
Connor, I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you now.
Do you care if we send Vigo off with Akoto and Jenkins to go secure another ship for you guys, or do you want him to come with you?
In terms of meta, I'm fine with that, but everyone would hate that idea.
Yeah. I feel like Jenkins is competent, but
I don't trust Akoto at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I was about to kill her when we saw her again.
Well, yes, but also Akoto is the only one who can fly a ship for a can of beans, worth a can of beans. So,
What's her flight? I do have one pilot, I think.
Oh well, actually, she's as good as you then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
But
to
I
be
just
fair, I haven't
have really bad-
leveled her up in a while, so I
yeah.
probably should have leveled her up. Actually, she's level 6. Maybe I shouldn't have leveled her up. I think she's just not okay. Apparently, she's good at talk and notice are her main things.
Wasn't she like a spy or something?
Yeah,
That kinda
that's
makes
pretty
sense,
much what
yeah.
she was. She just also had the best pilot out of anyone who hadn't been involved with multiple crashes before.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So-
my one pilot has not contributed to my success at all.
Indeed.
So, all right. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, what do we think?
we're like going after the super, like, rare, valuable map thing. They'll probably be safer going in for a spaceship. So, we should let them go.
Actually, now that I'm
for
thinking
the
about
sake
it,
of the campaign, it's fine. Go ahead.
the thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, this is Vigo's fault that Sigmund has the map. I feel like he would have.
Yeah, this definitely revolves around him the most out of anybody.
Yes. So it makes sense for Jenkins to go. Like that makes total sense. But I think we will keep Vigo because this is very personal to him. I don't think it would make sense for him to be like, I'm fine, I'll go secure a spaceship. No, he's not gonna do that. That makes sense. Cool. Yeah. So Jenkins and Akoto head off into the jungle to kind of like spy out a shuttle and steal it. Before he leaves, though, Jenkins grabs you by the shoulder, Fergus, and just like nods at you and says, "Be careful, Fergus."
You be careful. I can only give you a new body so many times.
Well, this one's great. So thanks.
Well, I mean, it's yours.
I know.
Hey, speaking of bodies,
I get it.
Can you like make him look like those two guys that everyone just annihilated?
No, he has to be close to do that.
Yeah, Fergus couldn't maintain it over the distance.
Isn't it like 100 kilometers or something?
No, not that.
I thought you.
Maybe it is, but
I don't think.
I'd also have to keep the
100 kilometers.
100
The power
kilometers
automatically
for
ends if the psychic gets more than
for
100 kilometers
Bioscion?
away. Yeah, the metamorph thing. I'm reading it. He posted it earlier.
100 kilometers?
More than 100 kilometers away. Yes.
That's ridiculous. Okay, yeah, I guess you could.
I mean, I assume it means you can't go to another planet. That's the idea, right?
The thing is, though, Fergus, you don't know what those two looked like, and you don't have Imperium armor because Evelyn's disintegrated them.
Just go over there and breathe really deeply, and then you'll have their DNA in your lungs.
Well, yeah, even then, though, you don't have Imperium armor for them to wear, right?
Yeah,
like
true.
Evelyn literally disintegrated them.
Yeah,
but I mean,
plus I need their I need their DNA to do it at like.
Yeah, that's what I said. Just go over there and breathe real deep.
I'm pretty sure that the ashes don't count. I think she's completely destroyed their DNA.
All right, it's fine. They'll probably die, but here we go.
Well, the thing is, I won't roll for them, so they'll be fine, right?
Yeah.
Anything off screen, I don't have to roll for. So.
Oh, right. Okay.
I could roll for if I wanted to.
But then you could just decide that they die too, so that doesn't really help.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. Good luck, guys.
Cool. Yeah. So, you guys head off into the jungle. And you know where the coordinates are, right? So do you just like head off? Any particular preparations you're gonna take? Evelyn, you're in a giant mech, so you kind of can't really tramp through the jungle with them.
I mean,
what you're saying is I fly through the jungle with them.
Yes, you fly, but also there are probably anti-aircraft guns somewhere on this island.
What you're saying is I fly through the jungle with them while shooting turrets.
What I'm saying is you may be shot at.
You should just walk and use your MES knife and chop down all the trees.
Yeah, there you go.
That's true. You could do that.
Like Sokka.
We just
Don't worry, I asked the swamp. He said it was okay.
We get a cut forward in time, right? And we just see the like a jungle landscape and the trees like shifting and moving, and then one of them topples over, and then another one topples over, and then suddenly one falls right in front of the camera, and we see Evelyn with her mech leading the way, right? Cutting down trees. And you get to a point where the jungle stops, and you see that the Imperium has basically been strip mining the place. right? So you get past the kind of like
And
outer.
This is what the Fire Nation has been doing to the environment to
Exactly.
cause the spirits to attack.
Evelyn stops and she just says, "Many of these trees were my friends."
And then she chops another one down.
No. Yeah.
Man.
Cool. So
Hey, maybe we should like go a different direction than her because she's chopping down the trees and everyone will see her coming from anywhere on the island. And we should come from a different direction.
Once we get close.
Yeah, you can be the distraction. The most people approve distraction.
That's right.
is that what you actually want to do?
I mean, I don't see any reason not to, besides the fact that I could totally die.
That seems like a compelling reason to me.
Even if it blows up your mech, you can just eject. Like
exactly.
You don't need it. This is the end of the show. We can drive it like it's stolen and on fire.
I also promised it to my friends, but
That's true.
Yeah, but when have you given any of the things you promised to them?
Yeah, exactly.
So
they also didn't accept the offer.
yeah, they didn't accept. Yeah,
so
they screwed off. So screw them again. Here you go.
Yeah, you're gonna feel real bad when they show up to save you later.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. All right. Well, here we go.
Yeah. So again, question would be: is Evelyn actually leading the way for you guys, or taking a different route? I mean, you're going to the same place. I don't know why you would not go the same way.
Well,
so that when he gets shot at by mortar fire and long range ordnance and all that jazz, it doesn't kill. Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Or also so that trees don't fall on us, because cutting down trees can be kind of unpredictable.
That's fair. All right.
At least until we get close, right? Like I can make a path for you guys up until the edge of the swamp, and then I can be like, okay, guys, you go around a different way.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Also, we can flank then. If they're all like, look at the Big Mac, we can be like,
sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Shank.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Now, in practice, it's going to end up.
Yeah. I mean, like every good plan, it's going to go awfully. But here we go. Yeah. I got a 9.
The same thing.
Yeah, probably. Sorry. Got a 9 for my sneak. How's that?
Let me find.
Want to do that thing from that one movie? I think was it Forrest Gump, where he like just sits at the side of the trench and shoots people, and they don't know he's there. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and take you guys to a map here.
Ooh.
Oops. So
I was literally going to make a D-Day metaphor about what we're doing, and you pulled up a D-Day map. So there we go. Except for these are ballistas, not MG42s.
Yeah. I mean, they won't be ballistas, obviously.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, but
they also won't be World War II artillery.
Yes,
true.
That's true.
They're nice enough to put tank traps everywhere, though. Which is weird because I don't know what tanks they're expecting to shoot with.
Again, this is a sort of representation of the sort of things that would be here.
With I mean, like the person who made this map, were they like, cool, ballistas also tank traps? I'm confused now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one.
I understand our purposes now. I just want to understand the intention.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So the idea here, right, being this isn't a beach, it's just a swath of like strip mined land that has been like torn apart.
Gross.
So if you guys are sneaking around, Evelyn will be doing stuff in her mech. So yeah, we can have you guys all off to the side here. Oh, I made Ziva twice.
Can we spawn back here?
No.
Wait, is Ziva with us?
You can't spawn back there until you capture the command post.
Oh, bummer. Okay.
Hold on. Is Ziva with us?
Yeah, remember how we made all these really bad life decisions for somebody else, and now they're definitely going to die for like the 4th time in a row? Yeah.
Hey, you were the first one to cave.
I have actively opposed this the entire time.
as a person, but as a character, you couldn't
No.
find
In character too. Literally, the only thing that got my character to cave was when she critted me on the first time she ever fired a gun and shot me in the face. And I was like, well, I can't really argue that.
What I'm saying is you're the first rational person to cave, so it's fine.
No, but that's just because I was the only rational person involved. That doesn't count.
Exactly. So it's your
Everyone else is just
responsibility.
is irrational.
All right. Here you go.
Alrighty.
Bye, Ziva.
Yeah.
I don't regret saying that.
Nah, I mean, I've basically assumed she's gonna die ever since we first took her on the ship, and I was like, this is the worst possible decision you can make in your life. And I'm honestly just astonished.
I definitely think Evelyn would think this is a terrible idea to bring her with.
Agreed.
Wait, how did this get decided?
So
I literally tried to stop her from getting on the ship, and
so
it was
Dylan
just like strong arm.
no, the why you got decided this time is because Dylan had a whole conversation with Ziva about this whole thing. It's like, well, what are we going to do with you, sort of a thing.
Right.
And Ziva was just like, listen, I want to stay, I want to help, so you got to teach me how to fight. And that's been the whole arc that she's been having for the whole season so far. It's just like she's been training in the background, so she actually has gotten some levels and is better at fighting now. So
yeah.
Okay.
But she's still super gonna die. Anything that's actually fun enough to have us fight is gonna one shot her. So we're in trouble.
That part is true.
Yeah.
But hey, it's all Dylan's fault that she dies now, so it's all right.
probably true, but yeah.
Yeah, I said it as a joke, but all right.
Alrighty. So I'm just getting I'm gonna get a bajillion tokens ready.
Oh, gross. Okay.
And then we'll have a full frontal assault, I guess. By Evelyn, at least.
Yeah, good luck. Would recommend shooting these first.
So yeah, there are gonna be a lot of soldiers here. And we'll go ahead.
Their turn is gonna take a while.
And I think I'll go ahead and use this as the map or as the token for it, even though it won't make sense. Actually, wait. Where's it good?
Finn has been hilarious to the camera. He's like, let's go, World War III. Neck battle.
I set him down, he cries at me, and if I put him up here, all he wants to do is take up the entire screen.
He's hyping us up.
Yeah.
He's like, let them fight. Let them fight.
So this token obviously doesn't make any sense because it's a drone, but it's actually a tank. So it's going to be right there.
Good luck, Connor.
Alrighty, let's roll for initiative, shall we?
We all have max initiative.
When did that happen again?
My unity of thought.
Right.
We all have the highest initiative, and since David automatically goes first, we all automatically go first.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Very
So
confusing.
I forgot about that too until I reread all of my abilities.
So
the entire novel.
Is Robin in the Unity of Mind?
I think he is.
He's
in your psychic
There's
link,
6
right?
slots.
Because I remember we were trying to find people to put in it, and he was already in it. So
he was in it for a narrative reason though, because I was just talking to him. But
it wouldn't make sense for him to be in it because we have you. So Fergus, we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
I mean, it would probably just be
that works.
4
5,
in-
6. That actually works perfectly. For you, all of you guys to be that's 6, not including you, Fergus.
yeah, do you take up a person in that?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? Oh no, yeah, I don't.
Like, are you one of the 6?
No.
Okay.
At least
Are you a person, Fergus? That's the question at hand.
Yeah. I'm half person, half
I
guy.
think that's a moral question.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess everyone will just decide when they want to go first, like in what order you guys want to go first. I'll go ahead and roll for the Imperium.
Are we all gonna roll sneak rolls, or are we just what's the?
So Evelyn, I am assuming, is going to be taking the frontal assault option to kind of give you guys the opportunity to sneak around.
Right.
But you will likely need to take these guys out no matter what. Because like even if Evelyn, what?
Do we want to have me go first then?
Yeah, it's up to you
We're
guys.
all tied for initiative, so
I'm not even sure why I rolled because they have
It's just
one
less
initiative as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this initiative order because it doesn't make any sense.
all of us will go, and then they'll go,
And then all of them will go.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Just need to kill all of them before they get to go.
Yep.
I mean, we're basically gods at this point, so that is a
That's true.
possibility. Also, if at any point in time it feels like a definitive roll, I have prophesied that they'll all die, and we decided that was going to take meta rolls into effect. So, or not meta rolls, and like that we'd let rolls be re-rolled for the sake of prophecy. So
Yes.
keep that in mind as well. We've been stacking the dice. We have been collecting the Pokemon, and now it is time.
Yep.
It's been an entire campaign of buffing to this moment.
Yep. Isn't that really all RPGs are though? It's just
potions. We have
we
not
all
drank a single health potion.
no. We all stand around and scream until our hair gets longer and yellow, and then we go fight the boss.
That's absolutely. I mean, yeah. I mean, my hair has been yellow the whole time. So
I mean, that's true. And look at you; you're the only one in a mech, so obviously.
true. But this mech is about to be blue. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
I'm pretty sure.
you smelling what I'm stepping in?
Oh, yes. No, I thought you said blown up.
Oh no.
Blue, yes. No, I get it. Well, I don't. There shouldn't be silver or like I don't know. I forgot the order. Isn't silver the best one?
Well, yeah, but
because it's like
it's gotta be fair.
Is it blue and then red or red and then blue?
I think it's blue, then red, then gray.
Wait, what is this for?
The Super Saiyan hair colors.
Oh.
I don't know, Jared. Why am I not asking you?
Yeah.
What's the order of hair?
And it's black.
I was gonna say, where's
then blonde.
Yeah.
And then blonde with a little electricity off of it.
Yeah.
And then really, really long flowing blonde.
Right. And then black again.
And then
right?
and then
depending
black
with
like a tinge of red.
Okay. Yeah.
Or unless you're watching the non-canon one, you turn into like a monkey.
Right. Yeah.
Like red fur.
Uh-huh.
And then, but if we're going with canon,
right.
it's like red with like black with a tinge of red, and then blue.
Okay. Yep.
And then
red.
And then black with like a twinge of white, and then white. Obviously.
And just think,
wait, when's the red?
Some other useful thing could have been taking up that information in Jared's brain,
David,
but no.
Red is Super Saiyan God, not Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Right, which is blue, right?
Yeah, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Yeah. The first time I read that, I cried. I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever read in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. This person has run out of ideas. Why is this
his ideas are just
are we still stalling for you to set up tokens? And
No,
stuff
I've been ready.
Is that what we were doing? I don't know. I was doing.
Evelyn,
right,
sounds like you're going first.
Tank, Evelyn.
So I think the idea, right, is
to negate cover.
We see this like that thing I described before, right? We see the trees falling and Evelyn getting to the edge of the thing, and you're not obviously there yet. You can see some movement beyond, and you can tell that okay, up ahead behind this ridge, there's like a whole bunch of soldiers, and that's where we need to go. So then you devise this plan, right? Evelyn's gonna like just march right up to it, and then the rest of you are kind of circling around. And so we see Evelyn just kind of like round like a rocky ridge, and then just be like facing this entire beachhead full of proverbial beachhead full of soldiers and anti-vehicle weapons and stuff. So what do you do, Evelyn?
I point the finger of God at the biggest thing.
So the biggest thing is the vehicle, which is all the way back here. What's the range on your
I
finger of
currently
God?
cannot see the map. I can only see your guys' faces. So
there's like a big tank at the very end of the map. What's the range?
The podcast version too.
I don't even know if it has a.
Does it have a range?
I don't know.
It has 500 meters /1K.
Jeez. Okay.
I point a finger of God at the most stacked direction.
You can only target one person, I think. I don't.
Yeah, this is the question. Can you actually even?
Because the only weapons that can hit multiple people are ones that have fire to suppress, which is not.
That is
the
not my
finger of
weapon.
God. Yeah.
No. I fire to disintegrate. That is
Right. Exactly.
that is its one use.
Can be expected to it ignores all conventional armor and can be expected to
Yep.
suddenly reduce anything smaller than a heavy mech into a smoking heap of scrap.
Yep.
So that's fun.
So you can one shot this tank pretty much.
We'll
you
see.
do have to roll every time you use it to not have it run out of
Yeah, it has
juice.
cooldown.
I
Yeah.
have a cooldown, yeah. But you'll have to do the rolling for me, at least for like another 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the Graph tank stats here.
Will they matter very much?
I just need to know how much hit points they have, right?
I'm kidding.
So they have 50 hit points.
Oh, Pretty
So, all right, Evelyn, go ahead and we'll fire your
Roll
finger of
that
God.
finger.
You'll have to roll.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. As I was speaking, I realized that I would have to do it. All right,
Great
so
moment, though. Great
this
speech.
does require that you hit him, so there's that.
No. It's just gonna melt. Just don't even roll, Caleb. It just disintegrates. It's fine.
wait, these don't have AC listed.
Read off
does
the
not make
rolls
any
to me too,
sense.
because I'm on the
I
character sheet.
think it said an armor class of a vehicle is 10, and if it's moving, you add its speed. I think.
Okay.
If
It
I
is
remember.
currently-
Yes. Okay, AC 10.
And I think there might have been a thing where like you just auto hit vehicles, but I don't remember.
I'm looking at it right now. It's
Okay.
it's the what you just said with the 10.
Okay.
So
Right, it's not moving though, right? Because that'd be
I mean, Jeff
it's not
saw
moving.
you. I don't
No,
think so.
yeah, it's not.
Okay.
You did 29 damage, so it's not destroyed yet, but it is certainly on its way.
how much health does it have? I mean, doesn't it just melt? I don't understand.
So you've disintegrated large portions of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the description is just a little bit flowery. It just does a lot of damage, and it
Okay.
ignores armor and stuff for like a vehicle would. For like a,
So
How much health did you say it had?
the tank
50.
has 50 in total.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
means it has
So that means 2/3 or 3/5 of it is gone, right?
Yeah. Yep.
It has 21 health now.
So Evelyn just points this,
3/5 of the tank is gone, right?
and this is the thing. Evelyn points this, and there's no visible anything, right? Well, it's just a ray of silence and invisibility. Suddenly, the grav tank just starts disintegrating.
The
It's just
sound
like
of
when
silence
Connor
starts to
tells a
play.
joke.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yikes.
And then,
A
yeah,
ray of
it's the rest
silence.
of you. And I think if your whole plan is just to sneak around, I think we need to roll for Robin, and that's the only person that matters, right?
Well, he
Because
should just stay over here.
Yeah.
and not
You're just
do
gonna wait?
anything.
I'm just gonna
He
have him
should
wait.
just lay in the ground and bury himself in sand.
Yes, I think that is
So
that is the play.
You're having him wait behind like a barricade and
Yeah.
stay safe.
just
Okay.
Like,
So who has the
ideally.
lowest sneak then? That's the question. Because we'll just have that person roll. Because no one else is gonna. Because you're gonna be found or you're gonna be discovered or not as a group. So
I have a -1, but I have a +1
I think we all
dexterity.
have -1. I guess it would be me then because I have 0 dexterity.
yeah, let's have Fergus roll then. 'Cause
Although
I
Fergus
know
can just fly.
Ziva's good at this, so
Yeah, but that's not very stealthy.
yeah, exactly. It's not stealthy at all, Fergus. You can decide not to stealth. That's up to you. But
I mean,
someone's
you could float, and then your footsteps wouldn't make any sound.
Fergus is coming in from over here, so he doesn't screw the party.
With that-
you can do 2 separate groups if you want to. That's fine.
I mean, that's not a bad idea, especially because you can fly. You can just like fly over these defenses and
Okay.
shoot people in the back. It's not a bad idea, actually.
Let me check Vigo's.
Wait,
Stealth
paradrop
roll.
me.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be much of a drop. It would be more like a throw.
That's what I said. That's okay. just fly over and drop me. Literally, just drop me. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, just pick me up with telekinesis while you're flying. We can fly together, and then you can just drop me.
That's fine. So Fergus, go ahead and make a roll for you and Ode.
Telekinesis?
No, sneak.
Dang it. Okay.
Nice try, buddy.
Oh, but
Never rolled this
yeah,
before.
I mean, if we are doing an airdrop, that won't be very sneaky, but that's okay. We'll go
What,
for it.
can I roll it with intelligence since I'm using telekinesis?
They got a 10. 10 is your DC. And no, you cannot.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. I want to notice that they're noticing so that I can help. Hold on.
We failed.
Hold on.
I
You get a
I
bit-
don't
hold on.
think so.
It doesn't even matter what.
All right, he
won't
gets a
matter.
plus
We
one.
failed.
Yeah, sounds
still
good. He got a
fail.
7. Yeah. So Fergus is very obviously seen flying above everyone.
Hold on.
Great.
Yeah.
I can use alternate outcome.
I don't really think
Do
it's
we
worth
really
it.
want to? Yeah, I don't think it's worth using that here.
Let's wait until they kill somebody. And
Yeah.
So Vigo is gonna. I think Vigo actually has the lowest sneak paired with Fergus here. So I'll have him make the roll for him and Dylan and Ziva on the other side. And he got even worse.
oh. So Vigo's just like, let's do it. And he just shoots his rifle in
So
the
this
air.
is the thing,
and-
right? Yeah, we see. So Evelyn is like the artillery in the back, shooting her finger of God. Fergus is gonna paradrop you down, and you're gonna shoot people. Dylan, Vigo, and Ziva all have their like swords out, and they're gonna
Yeah, they're
they
right,
try
so-
to sneak, but then they end up just like jumping the barricades and just like slashing people. Right?
They're storming the beaches of Normandy, but only with swords.
It was with
Yep.
swords. Yeah, exactly.
Gosh.
But
One
they
of
all have
them has a
iron hide.
ranged sword.
They all have iron hide, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Well, true.
Ziva
Or,
does.
or does he? Oh, Ziva does not.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Vigo
Yeah,
have
but-
Ironhide?
I'm pretty sure Vigo does too. Yeah.
Ironhide
We've
gets
given
better.
everyone Ironhide. Holy cow.
Ironhide is one of the most.
objectively the best
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
The thing is, it gets better as you get a higher level. So
No, Vigo
Ziva's
does not have
Ironhide
Ironhide
is
actually.
Not as good as ours.
Ziva does.
Well, yeah, I didn't give it to Vigo because every time someone shoots us, they don't have a
anything.
weapon that we're immune to, which just makes it so irrelevant for us.
Well,
all
no.
that.
But it
Only
gives you
Ironhide
higher
level
AC.
2 matters. Ironhide level 1 gives you stupid AC.
Right,
Yeah.
right. No, yeah, that. But yeah, so that's why I didn't go that route though,
Yeah.
because
Let's go with
Ironhide
Fergus.
level 2 is pretty underwhelming.
Yeah, let's go with
Yeah.
Fergus and Ode first. So Fergus,
Okay.
you're flying above the battlefield. Where do you want to drop Ode? I mean, you're starting from there, so you can only move as far as your movement allows. But
Yeah.
You can get there. Is this open, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, I just drop him there, I guess.
drop him there.
Dope.
Sounds good.
And I'll go a little further in my. I'll go as far as I can go.
I think that's as
I
far
don't
as
know
you
what
can
my
go.
movement speed is though.
Because you can go. Wait, unless you can fly faster than you can move.
I don't
like
think
walk.
you can.
Yeah, it's only as fast as my movement.
Okay,
So
then
you're
you're
just
basically
floating
above me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ode, yeah, on your turn, you want to fire at him?
Yeah, I'll pew pew these guys.
Sounds good. I mean, hey, if you take this anti-vehicle gun, you can point it at other people, right?
Can I? Does it rotate like the other way? do that?
Maybe I'll have you make a luck save. Go ahead and make a
Okay.
luck save, and we'll see. If,
Well, actually, if it doesn't, then Fergus could just telekinesis turn it around.
probably
right?
true, but then he would
Okay,
have
cool.
to do that instead of.
That's a good point. All right, I will make a luck save. Oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah, so I mean, they weren't necessarily preparing it in a particular direction,
Yeah.
so they want it to be swiveled. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. That's what I like to hear. All right.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll your buckets of damage against everyone in the vicinity.
I will do exactly that. Here. Oops. How do I? All right. Here we go. Just kidding.
Nice try.
Oh,
100
Okay.
damage.
that was awful.
D10.
How did I rolled 2 ones on that damage?
So 16 damage against everyone.
That's almost the worst damage I could have rolled.
How
There's
many
like
people? How many of
3.
these people can you hit?
you want to do
Uh,
alternate outcome on that.
What's that?
You want to do alternate outcome on your damage roll?
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Well-
How many times can you do that?
What? How does this work again? So you're doing that
So-
amount of damage against how
Everybody.
many?
So I pick a spot, and then everyone within 6 meters of that is line of sight, obviously.
Don't bother with
so
the
I just-
damage dice. You kill all of them immediately.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So those 3 are dead.
Then I guess I sit on this and I swivel it.
So
Is
you
there
could-
any kind of like,
You could shoot
does
this
it have-
other turret, or you could fire at the vehicle.
well, I can't shoot again, can I?
Not this turn, obviously.
Right.
I'm asking where you're swiveling it.
Oh yeah. So before I answer, is there any kind of defensive shielding on this thing? I assume.
The turret.
Yeah,
I
would imagine. Usually
maybe
they have like
little
a
bit. Yeah.
thing and
I
the
mean,
gun
not.
sticks out.
Yeah. That's
So at least partial cover. Cool. All right. I'm gonna point it like this way so that most of the people will have to hit my shield to shoot at me.
Sure. Yeah. So just turning it
Um,
to face the enemies in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'll do like a that away.
All right. Vigo nods to you and Ziva, Dylan, and you guys charge, I assume. Yeah. Okay. I see a shrug. I'll go ahead and do Vigo first here. I think he'll go ahead and he can't move far enough to like get there, so he'll just move right here, right underneath this like big whatever the turret's on, so no one can shoot him. Well, maybe this guy could, but yeah, I guess technically these two could, but he'd have some cover. But he'll go ahead and park there, because he can't actually get to them. And well, no, if he gets to them, he can threaten them, and they can't shoot their rifles. So let me see how far he can actually move. Okay, I'm gonna have him go right here, so he's at least threatening this dude. So he can't shoot his rifle at him. And Ziva will probably just follow his lead and just be.
She has guns, right? She shoots things.
No, she.
Is it a sword, right?
She has a sword, I think. Let me look. I think
she
has
both. Because I taught her to shoot
both.
once. But
she has a small advanced weapon and a mag pistol.
Cool.
So yeah, I think she'll probably go here, and actually, I'll have her go here, and then shoot I'm
guessing she probably can't see this guy because of the little walls.
Yeah, I think so.
She might be able to hit these guys.
I think she's going to try to hit that guy. The farthest.
I imagine he'd have some cover from the height.
Yes, so I'll give him some additional AC here.
It's +4 for full cover and +2 for partial, if I remember.
So
or 3/4 or whatever.
Yeah, we'll do +2 then. She'll go ahead and roll her mag pistol and fail miserably. So she fires off a shot. It just kind of pings the rocks and scatters some pebbles, and that's about it. Dylan, I assume, is going to rush. Carly's away from the screen right now, so I'll just go ahead and
go. She can stab people in line of sight.
That's true.
So she could just kill everybody with her brain. Yeah.
So I guess she'll just like go right behind Ziva and
just draw her sword and everybody dies.
Able to see.
However her psychic power ends up working, I want it to have to do something with like connecting to her sword so that she can kill people from a distance even better. Just saying, I think that'd be dope.
That does sound dope. I'll have her go right there next to Ziva and then try to attack the same one that Ziva tried to attack, except with her magic sword.
For a strain, she can attack a number of people equal to her stab, which I think is 3 or 4.
Holy crap.
Now.
There's no way she has +17 to this weapon, does she?
I mean, I have +17 to my gun.
How does she have +17? How is that even remotely possible?
So the weapon is probably +3 because that's the maximum bonus attack you can get from mods. She has her full 9 attack bonus from being a warrior. Right. That's cool. And trying to remember where the other thing comes. Yeah, she has 4 stab.
Yeah, 4 stab.
And then
the sword gives her 3 attack bonus automatically too.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. So I don't think that there was any mod because I think that At least the way I did it with my gun was it was +2 once I upgraded it once. Like I don't think it wants you to have more than +3.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Unless
She got
they
a
stack.
35
So, yeah.
and kills the dude instantly. So there you go.
Well, she kills
But
him.
again, she kills all of them because she can
Yeah.
attack 4 of them.
She can attack 4 of them?
So
Yes.
she can, for one strain, she can attack up to her stab rating in people that she can see.
So she kills
Yeah.
4 people.
So assuming she can see them,
She can only really see these 2, but yeah.
Yeah.
So-
But it does cost her a strain to do that. What's her?
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, if there's a difference between killing 1 or killing 2 with 1 strain.
Yeah, it's probably
I
not
think she
worth
should
it.
use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless, how much strain does she have?
Well, probably a
She
decent
has,
amount. I think.
she has 9 that she can take.
Yeah, but yeah, I
Um,
think in this case she might as well because she can do the one person for free. So I think that's probably
Yeah, I
makes
might as
more
well just-
sense.
yeah.
And he can't even shoot. So
Yeah.
in this sense, unless she can see, can she see these people?
No, not from where she is now.
Okay, yeah, because there's a rock and a thing. Yeah, that makes
Yep.
a rock and a hard thing.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, now it's their turns.
Great. Here we go. Oh, sorry.
So first
the
things
ones that-
first,
Decided to be shot at.
this artillery guy is going to fire a cannon, basically, right at Evelyn.
So is this like a vehicle weapon? I assume.
Yep.
What vehicle weapon is it?
I'll find it.
It misses.
Nice try, buddy.
Okay, next guy. That guy
So
misses.
let's see. Is it a railgun, an anti-vehicle laser, a Hydra array,
No,
a
no,
wheat cutter belt,
It's a cannon.
a
You just said
vortex cannon? Okay, a vortex cannon. That sounds
No,
good.
no, just a cannon.
Yeah,
Yeah, like an
specific
actual
than
an
cannon.
actual cannon.
It's a musket.
Ironhide, man. That doesn't even hurt me.
They just put a musket up on some sticks, and
That's right. I mean, look at
musket does 1d12 damage. Apparently.
These people
Yeah,
are-
ballista. Right. So a conversion bow is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go with vortex cannon. That's way more fun.
I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Is it
It's
something
like
black?
it's the strongest weapon.
It's the strongest heavy weapon in the game.
Oh,
Good luck.
Besides like pre-tech stuff, obviously, but
well, I probably should have shot that then instead of the tank.
Well, the tank
well,
probably.
the
has-
tank probably also has a vortex cannon on it. So,
Good thing I melted that.
all right, hits you. And it does
Gee, that's nuts.
36 damage.
Jeez.
Okay,
You
so
take like
um,
20.
what are my odds of doing alternate outcome here?
Good,
you
it
have
got
a-
35.
He had a +10 to shoot, so awful. He has to roll a 5 to hit you.
Okay.
How does he have a plus?
Oh, yeah, there'd be no way. Sorry. He'd have higher than the regular soldiers, I think. Let's say it's a +6.
Right.
So it'd actually be a 19, but he still hits the mech. So
Right, yeah. So in that case, he'd have to roll a 7 to hit you. Right.
That's not.
No. I don't want to math. I don't know. Look at 9.
Six.
It's roll a 9.
yeah.
Duh. Gosh, my brain.
I was
So
right there with you.
Yeah, a bad coin flip, basically.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
don't
make
think I like my
sense.
odds for that. I think I'll just take it, I suppose.
You got a lot
Okay.
of health.
You take 36 minus whatever your
Well,
armor
that's
is,
good.
which is 16. Let me add the HP to this.
And hey, he just gave me the vortex cannon too. So
Let's see. Ship HP. Ship AC. Okay, so 36 minus 16, so 20 more damage on you. Your mech is now sitting at 33 out of 60. So you get hit with his grav cannon, basically. And you do the classic like kind of just jerks your arm backwards, the arm of the mech, as you're trying to aim. And then we'll have this other cannon up at the top also do a shot like that. So d20 plus 6. Ooh, 20. Got
Oh my
to roll the
goodness.
20. So we'll do another 5d12. Oh, that's not that good of damage.
hey, that's only 7 damage.
Yeah. 7, you said?
Yeah.
Cool. So not as bad. And then the grav tank will also fire 1.
Oh no.
And miss. So
Oh,
get a 1.
1. Well, it did just get vaporized.
Yeah,
so fair,
yeah.
Fair play.
So it's like they're trying to aim it, and it's like the grav tank's falling apart. Cool. And then we have regular soldiers. This dude is gonna like step over here and try to shoot you, Ode.
He misses.
He misses. This one is gonna take out like a monofilament blade and try to stab Vigo. He hits for 10 damage, so Vigo gets sliced a bit. I think these two will start rushing over here to try to take you out, Ode.
Okay.
Given that you're like, you took one of their cannons.
Stealing their guns.
Yeah. And they'll both shoot at you.
I think they both miss because I have the cover.
Yes, that's true, because your AC is 25 right now. Yeah.
Yes.
Very fun. These two on the top will also shoot at you and miss.
Wow, they're awful.
And this
Well, I only
one
have +4s,
will
okay.
also shoot at you.
I don't think he has to worry about my cover.
They should all have higher attack bonus than this. I don't know why they don't.
Well, I mean, based on their HP pool, this does seem pretty like what I was expecting them to have.
Hey.
Oh, he rolled a 20.
Yep.
He still almost missed me if he'd have been in cover, but
How do these people have a worse attack bonus than Ziva?
because they're not player characters.
Yeah.
I mean, neither is Ziva.
Well, yeah, but she has player character
She
levels.
has player character levels, yeah.
Okay.
So you take 12 damage there, Ode.
Okie dokie. Ouch. My face.
And that is their turn. Evelyn?
Wow, that was perfect timing. Okay. Is there any obvious thing that I should be shooting at?
The grab
Since
tank.
the tank.
Right, the grab
Okay,
tank
yeah,
still
obviously-
needs to be destroyed.
Yeah, I'll obviously point at the tank, but I was just making sure there's no
There's also just the
other
other
thing
like
that came up.
artillery.
I would-
Dude, I am the biggest thing on the map.
Yeah, I would recommend maybe stand over here.
Oh my gosh.
And then you'll have at least partial cover against these.
Sure.
And then you're going to shoot the tank, hopefully, so it won't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, I realize you're enormous, but I assume that covers at least part of you.
Yeah,
I
it's
gotta
fine.
follow.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah.
Where was I? In the top there? Oh, I don't want to be on the thigh.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, sure. Well, yeah. Okay, that's
It's
fine.
not a pelvic mounted cockpit.
Yeah, no,
that
I
would
don't-
be
I don't
very
think so.
uncomfortable.
That'd be kind of weird, you know?
I guarantee you there's an anime out there.
I'm
like that,
sure
right?
there is.
All right.
I could make a pun, but
finger of
we'll
God,
keep
the
it PG.
tank.
All right.
Sure, there is.
Yeah, shoot it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I don't think that kills
Kinda
it.
lame
it does
damage
not.
roll.
No.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
It has.
I mean, you got 2 6.
What did I do with the last one?
Doesn't matter.
You did like
How much-
22, I think.
Really?
No,
That's like
29. You did 29.
Yeah, it has 5.
Oh, I'm not rolling D6s. I'm rolling D12s.
D12s, yeah.
I forgot about that.
You might want to
Yeah.
reroll that. I think it has like 2 HP over that. I think it had 21 left.
It has 5 HP left.
Well, maybe not then. The chances of you getting high enough
No, I mean,
kill it.
average is I roll 4 6s. So
Well,
would be
that's
enough.
true.
Yeah.
Do we really want to bank on averages?
no.
Up to you.
And,
I mean,
and if I do alternate outcome here, is anybody else going to shoot at it though?
I'll
think-
shoot at it if you don't kill it, but if you do, I'm going to shoot at one of these instead, which will be fewer of those guns.
If I do use alternate outcome now, I can't use it on myself anymore. That is going to be the only.
Remember, this is gonna be like a long combat.
An
thing. We don't wanna-
extended.
I mean, this is the front door, so
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
let's
We don't
So
want. I don't
actually,
think we
I can't
want to
even use
waste
it.
our. Yeah.
I can't even use it. So it's not for damage rolls. It's allow the target to re-roll a failed hit roll, saving throw, or skill check.
Got it.
So I succeeded. So I can't just
Yeah,
re-roll
because
the
this
damage.
thing automatically rolls damage, it feels like the same roll, but I guess it's not. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Also, we haven't been rolling your cooldown thing for it.
Oh yeah. So this is only the second time we've done it. So this attack might be negated. So go roll your precog to see if you can psychically
Right.
recharge it in time.
What's the
Eight, I
attribute?
think.
It's 8, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
attribute
attribute's
intelligence,
intelligence,
I assume. Yeah.
And then what's the ob?
8. Yeah, you guys.
Sweet.
So that
let's
attack
now
went
roll it
through.
again.
Haha, nice try. That attack went through, so you're fine.
Yeah, but now you have to roll it again because you just used it again.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry, I thought you were saying. I thought you were saying he gets to roll the damage again because.
Oh no, no.
Yeah.
That's still fine.
Yes,
But that's unfortunate. Yeah, someone should take out that tank because it could literally kill me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, any of these guns could kill you, but yeah.
Yeah, there's 2. They all have the same cannon, basically. So
hopefully, yeah, you're gonna take at least one more shot. If we can manage to clear this guy out, you're still gonna get hit by this guy.
Fergus, what are you doing now?
Wait, Fergus, you have psychic rocket launchers. Can you rocket launch this guy? You're in the air.
I cannot alternate outcome enemies, by the way. It's only allies.
Right.
I mean, I could.
Just because these are by far the biggest threat.
Yeah.
I mean, if these things shoot us, we like evaporate. So I mean, they're not going to do that because they have a real target to shoot. But as soon as they do,
Yeah, as soon as Evelyn's mech is destroyed, y'all are dead.
So we really need to take those out as soon as possible. I feel like our sword team might be able to kill these guys, but this guy is going to be fine no matter what. So maybe you could like shoot him and then fly down so you don't get literally annihilated.
No, that's the big cannon thing, right? Or
yeah, these are the big cannons.
Okay.
I mean, you could also shoot the tank if you want, and then I could shoot the cannon, but it doesn't really matter. I actually don't know. I think technically, from my point of view, he has, if not partial cover, then full cover because he's up higher. But you're flying, so
yeah,
you don't really care about that.
I will do that.
I mean, not to tell you what to do. You can do whatever you want. It's just that seems like a dangerous enemy.
15. That's exactly it. Right?
Is not enough. Yeah.
To hit the soldier?
No, I don't think so.
What's his armor class?
16.
Oh.
But the soldier, I thought I was hitting the tank.
Oh, you're shooting the tank?
I mean, if you're shooting at the tank, that's even.
No, because the tank has an armor class of 10.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were shooting at the.
No, I thought I was shooting at the tank.
Yeah, I thought you were shooting at the guy too. You're shooting the tank.
Sorry.
That's fine.
No,
yeah, no, that's fine. Yep, shooting the tank. Yeah, you hit it and destroy it.
Nice.
Because even with its armor, like it's still gone. It's 5.
And I mean, I don't think it technically. Well, no, I guess his RPG.
Yeah, his doesn't have Finger of God hacks, so.
Yeah, although that's a normal vehicle and heavy weapons, the vehicle armor doesn't work on heavy weapons. It doesn't matter, but
yeah, either way, it's destroyed.
Yay! And then Fergus hides.
All right, I mean, mechanically, how much HP do I suspect a gun would have over a guy?
If you want to actually destroy it,
I mean, yeah,
I have no
I'm okay
idea.
with just disabling it. I mean, it's just a gun, so I don't imagine it's like heavily armored or whatever, right? And I'm shooting a vortex cannon at it, so
I don't think it would be much different than just shooting the guy. So I'd rather we can just use those stats, right?
Okay.
Like
the reason I wanted to shoot the gun instead is because I don't know if I can see the guy, but I suspect I can see the gun.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the same thing. If you shoot the gun, you'll shoot the guy, and vice versa.
Okay, all right, for sure.
Because these aren't actual vehicles; they're just guns. They're just really big guns.
Right.
So
yeah. So I'm gonna have to figure out my attack bonus for this thing.
So plus your base attack bonus, plus your skill, and that's about it, right?
Yeah. So I'll have a plus 14.
Okay.
Because I also have plus 1 dex, and yeah,
Sure.
that works because 17 is what I have there, and it's the plus 3 for that. So okay,
Mhm.
so it'll be plus 14.
Yep,
26.
very much so.
All right, and it's 5d12.
Yep.
And I get to add my shoot because of guns.
Yeah, I mean, you could get a 5 here and not kill him.
I get 20.
Yep, he's dead.
Cool.
Obliterated.
Goosh.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, I got him.
All right, so Vigo is going to attack the guy in front of him.
Pew.
Hit, but only do 2 damage. That's really sad.
Can I point out that the book says that these distortion cannons are silent? So literally no one has made a sound this entire fight, except for my one time that I shot my mag gun and the one time Ziva shot her mag gun. Everything else is silent weapons.
Yeah.
The Finger of God is silent. All these vortex cannons are silent. It's just us being like...
There's like bodies and debris flying everywhere, but that's about it.
It's literally like in any show where they shoot key at each other, but it's invisible. It's like just things are exploding for no reason.
Yeah.
So funny.
All right, and then
I'm glad we're not actually doing that because it would be silly.
Yeah, Ziva is going to go ahead and move up a little bit and then shoot the guy that Vigo's fighting with her mag pistol. Miss.
He shoots him in the butt, right?
Yeah. And then Dylan, it is you. So last time we just had you attack with your sword, one of the guys over here, and you managed to kill him. What would you like to do now? There are 2 up here in the kind of barricade. One is still on the gun over here, which is a very powerful vortex cannon. But you can't really see him from where you are because he's like up on a ledge. So you have to close the distance.
I'm trying to move around the map and it's not working. And I don't know if I'm just doing it wrong.
Are you on the ruler? Sometimes that happens.
No, I'm not.
Maybe just try refreshing. See if that
It's
works.
letting me move it.
Oh, wait. Okay, I figured it out. Just apparently there's 2 separate modes to like
Oh, you're on the pan.
actually pan around.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was on select and move and I could not do anything but zoom in and out. Okay, yeah, I have no idea what's happening.
So you're kind of like storming a barricade, a bunch of barricades and stuff like that right now. Vigo is up here fighting this dude. You can't really see either of them because of the terrain in the way, so you'll have to close the distance somehow. But if you get like on this side over here, you probably can see both of them, and then you can do your magic fight. Slash them from a distance.
Yeah,
so.
I shall do that.
Yeah. How far are you going to move then? You can only move 10 meters and still be able to attack. So I guess you can move here.
Yeah, I'll move to Ziva.
So if you move to Ziva, I think you can attack this dude, but I don't think you can attack this dude still because you're like below him so far. But yeah,
even if you only kill this guy, then Vigo can go tie this guy up at least. So then he's not shooting Evelyn anymore.
All right, cool. So go ahead and move there and do your attack.
It's going to be really weird for Vigo. He's like, I'm going to get you. And he's going to go to swing and then the guy will fall over and he'll be like, I guess I did it.
It's so funny too because like Vigo does have like player levels, but for some reason he's just sucking royally.
Yeah, I haven't looked at his attack bonus. I don't even know what he is.
He has a +9. Like it's not bad.
Oh wow, yeah, no, that's solid. Oh, Ziva rolled a 1. Maybe she should have shot him in the butt. 26. Holy crap!
Yep. So you kill that guy. It's funny because like Vigo slashed the dude, did 2 damage. Ziva tried to shoot at him and missed, and then Dylan's like, "All right, step aside, noobs."
Doesn't even touch him.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
yeah.
Slashes the air. All right, cool. So it is now their turns again.
It's like those scene where he like flashes past someone and cuts them, except you weren't anywhere near him. You just flashed sideways and he still died for some reason.
All right, so these guys are gonna just come up here and
Wait, did Vigo already go?
Yeah.
Oh crap.
He went before that. Yeah.
Darn it.
All of these Imperium soldiers, 1, 2, 3, 6, are gonna shoot at you, Ode.
Fergus.
1,
I need
2,
your
3,
healings.
4, 5, 6. Hey,
Never
none
mind,
of them
I'm
hit. So Ode is just like
my force pants protect me.
Fired upon.
Force pants be with you.
You're just like swiveling the gun so effectively that you're just like blocking all of their laser rifles.
I'm just like huddled up on it, like Elle sits on a chair, but I'm just like hiding behind the window, trying to take a shot.
Yeah. And then we'll have one more vortex cannon shot on Evelyn.
Oh no.
Which hits.
Dang it. Wait, does she have any? I don't know if it matters.
For 39.
Oh my gosh.
That's the mech.
Minus 16.
Oh, but you have 15. Yeah.
So 23.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
15
3 left on the mech.
3 health.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sorry, you said 15 armor?
Yeah.
So 15 armor. So she would have taken 1 more damage last time. Then I calculated it wrong. So she said 25 health.
Does that mean you have 1 health?
Yes, that means I have 1 health. Yeah. So here's the question: what happens if the mech blows up while I'm inside? Do I die?
There's literally a section about what
Is there a
happens
section?
when it takes damage. So let me look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit the ejector seat
looked it up.
button.
Yeah, you run away very quickly. All right. So they're fully functional until they hit their last HP. Once reduced to 0, it's inoperable, and the pilot is exposed to the outside atmosphere.
So
None of
probably
the Imperium soldiers hit anything, right?
What?
None of the Imperium soldiers that were just rolling hit anything.
They
No.
Right?
all shot at me.
they all shot at Ode mistakenly.
And then Dylan hit with hers, right?
Yep.
But okay. I'm just trying to think if I want to like reverse time and make them do it again. Was wondering what.
Oh, okay. The pilot of a mech reduced to 0 hit points must also make a physical save. On a success, they escape the hull with 1/4 of their current HP, rounded up. On a failure, they're mortally wounded and will require swift application of biosynix or Lazarus patch if they're to
So is
survive.
that like the idea
die
then
horribly,
if you
basically.
take damage above and beyond the
No,
mech?
it says
Physical save.
Just if I
the
take care of-
pilot of a mech reduced to 0 hit points.
Yeah.
So yeah, once it hits 0, it becomes breached and
Oh.
inoperable, and the pilot has to take a save or die, basically.
Okay.
Not literally die, but
But yeah,
more
be
limited.
wrecked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay. Well, Evelyn, it is your turn. You have 1 hit point. What do you do? There's still the 1 cannon left.
Okay, so
you should shoot and then leave.
there's still 1 cannon left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where is
the one
that 1 cannon?
right
I
there.
don't see it.
Yeah. The one right in front of you.
Okay. It's just the little guy
ballista.
next to the ballista.
Vigo and Ziva and Dylan have been taking their sweet time getting getting there.
I'm just gonna shoot it, I suppose. I mean, I have cover right now. Has that been taken into effect with everything?
It wouldn't have stopped you from being hit last time.
Okay,
I
cool.
checked.
Thank you. I'm on my Evelyn's character sheet.
Unless you would count this as fully concealing him almost, but I don't think.
I
it
don't think
would.
so. He's too
Seems-
big.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. So that's a
Oh,
14. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
It does not.
No.
No.
Okay, so
So now you might want to jump out, or you could re-roll, but
Risk
got
the
a 7.
biscuit. They're not going to hit you again. What are the odds of that?
what
how
are
much
the odds
health
that-
have we hit this guy at all yet?
so far none of the soldiers have survived a single hit from any weapon.
Except
And the
for
finger of
Vigo
God.
once when he got
Oh.
2 damage to them.
Right.
So
and Figure of
the
God does
chances
5
are
or whatever. So.
they'll die, and
I-
none of these soldiers can do anything to me, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless you
No.
roll all 1s on your damage dice, unlikely.
I
that
mean,
they're gonna
it's
survive.
fine. If I really need to, I can just reverse time. So I'll just stay in it for now.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose we do have the rest of the team as a chance to kill the gunners.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally 1 guy, right? He's not in anything. He's just manning the vortex cannon,
Right.
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
he's
so
kind of
we're-
in like a little bunker thing, but it's not. Like,
It's not the same. He's
I
not in a
I trust
vehicle.
Vigo.
Yeah,
I trust my boy.
that's fair. All right,
My boy.
Fergus. Fergus, what are you doing?
All right.
There's a whole squad of soldiers just like firing down at Ode.
How high up is like the thing they're on?
Good, decent. Like I would say about 10 more meters up. These
It's
ledges.
like a big wall, right?
Yeah.
All right. I pull 6 of them off the ledge to their death,
Okay. Yeah.
and I
Fair
think
enough.
they have to make physical. Do you want me to? I'm not quite sure how
Let's
that
look
works.
at falling damage for. Well, yeah. That's a good question. telekinesis. Can you just? What are you using to do this exactly?
Just the lift.
Telekinetic manipulation.
Telekinetic manipulation. Yeah.
You can pick up 3 people, can't you? But they might have to be willing. I don't know how it works.
Let's see.
Honestly.
You can do it against a person.
Maybe it's just 6 robots I can do it against. I don't know.
Yeah, robots you can auto kill at will, but they're like apparently there's like a psychic interference with humans, and the robots don't have it, which is why you can just chuck them around.
So I'm not seeing anything that doesn't say he can't throw them around.
There is an action called forcing enemy movement. Now it's meant to be like a push.
Well, so I'm looking at the core technique here, and nothing here is seeming to imply that he can't just yank them.
Okay.
Right. All it says
I can do
is
6 objects at this point, I believe.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Or is it?
All he has to do is yank
4
them like 2 meters forward, and they all fall.
Yeah.
Right. And
Is it my telekinetic level, or is it?
I have no idea. Let me look. You can. You're level 3 telekinetic.
Yes, sir.
You can manipulate up to 800 kilograms, and can affect as many individual objects at once as they have telekinesis skill levels. Okay, so you can only do 3 then.
6 would be if it was robots.
You take 1d6 damage for every 3 full meters fallen under standard gravity conditions.
So, say that again.
1d6 damage for every 3 full meters. So if it's 10 meters, they would take 3d6 damage.
Okay, 3d6. So which ones are you yanking off then? The 3 in front of you or the 3 up higher?
Ones up higher will be harder for us to shoot because they'll have cover probably from their height.
And they're probably up higher, so it'll take more damage.
Okay.
So I guess those 2 and that guy. So it'll just be able to kill all of those.
Yeah, I mean I can just
They're all alive.
Oh no. But are they prone?
So they're at the bottom. Yeah, they're definitely prone. This one has 1 hit point left. The other one has 3 hit points left, and this last one has 4 hit points left. So yeah, so you just yank them, and then just
then I hide behind the wall. I'm like, good luck, Owen.
Yeah, so
it's cool though. I can shoot all of them except that guy.
It's a tank coming in by.
And this is you taking out your regular gun. You've been doing this.
But we haven't. I want to go last. I need to know if we're gonna get this gun.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you guys can decide what order. Okay, sounds good. I'll have Vigo go ahead and rush him then. At the very least, he's threatening him.
Then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's good enough.
And we'll go ahead and roll. And he missed. Ziva will clamber up here and shoot at him. And hit, but not kill him. He has 1 hit point left.
That one, right?
She did it.
All right, Dylan, what do you want to do? That guy has 1 hit point left.
Wait. What's his armor class? 16?
16.
Darn. Okay, never mind. If it had been 15, he would have taken 2 shock damage and died.
Yeah.
From that melee attack.
Where do I have to be in order to be able to see the 3 guys up above?
Let's see.
They're like right up against the ledge, I imagine.
Yeah, I don't think you can see them unless you got up to where over here.
Maybe you could like climb right here, and then you'd see them.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess if you wanted to climb like up here, yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have cover, but you can at least see them to do your move.
Yeah.
Also, cover doesn't matter at all to you, so.
Probably not. Yeah.
Because you're just meleeing them basically from range. So, which is, I think, still my favorite ability this game has. That's just the coolest thing.
Okay. 1 guy's dead.
Nice.
Was this a 1 attack roll against all of them, or is it separate ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it costs you a. It costs you a. It is. It costs you a.
Costs you a strain.
Strain to do that. But while you're doing it, you can kill 4 people because it's up to your stab level of people. So you might as well kill this guy too if you can.
Any of the rest
other
of them.
Guy with this.
Yeah, because I can kill these 2 at once, but I can't kill this guy like at the same time. So if you kill this,
You could also
guy,
technically kill this guy if you want. Any of them
Oh,
are
that's true.
options.
You could just kill all of them. No, okay.
No. Wait,
Flip a
could she
coin.
if she took another strain?
No.
Okay.
It
That
doesn't
would
let
be
her redo
amazing. She just slashes one in the air and they all drop dead simultaneously.
So I can see all of them from where I'm at.
I think so. At least well enough to
Okay.
do
Yeah,
this.
you just have to have line of sight on them. It doesn't matter if they're.
I'll
if it's
get
instructed or not.
I'll get grab that guy too.
Sounds good. All right, Ode.
I'll peek out, see that everyone's okay, and I'll hop off the gun here and go to there, and then shoot right there.
Sounds good.
Right.
Pew pew indeed. Oof. Yeah, I think a 38 hits.
That was one lower than that was a 19 I rolled.
All
gotten
right,
39.
yeah, they're both dead.
Technically, they're stunned.
Well, yeah,
Kill
they're
people, I'm
knocked
Batman.
unconscious. They're knocked unconscious, yeah. So you definitely killed that other guy on the cannon though, with the vortex cannon you pointed at him.
That's. I mean, I was aiming at the gun.
Yeah, it was not a discretionary weapon.
That's a good point. I didn't actually think about that, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think this last Imperium soldier is just gonna surrender. He has 1 hit point left and he's surrounded. So.
Misa give up. Misa no have a boomer.
That's
Yes, exactly.
a good move.
I break
Smart.
into his mind and get all the access codes.
Okay. First, make a luck save.
Get his bank information.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Dude, yes, finally.
Yeah. So for whatever reason,
The second
this
save.
is like an officer who like actually knows a good amount, right? About
This was like
stuff.
a secret boss episode. He's actually like a general, but he wanted to dress like a soldier to see how his men were doing. And
Yeah. He just has a good enough clearance level that Fergus can actually get good information out of him. But yeah, go ahead and he has to make a mental save. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. He succeeded.
wow,
So
what about
his wall is an impenetrable mind. His mind is an impenetrable wall.
Right. I'll do a talk roll.
Mm.
Hello, sir. I can see that you're an officer. Unless you want me to give you space cancer, you'll tell me the access codes.
Okay, that's a talk roll. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Charisma. Yeah, so he says, whatever the phrase is here. Let me look at my notes real quick. He has a line here. He says, Olegogana etase elalava, which you know,
he doesn't speak English.
you know Fergus as it's the Imperium motto, and it's in Polynesian, or one of the Polynesian languages. It's one language is never enough, and it's basically it's their "we'll conquer everything" motto, right?
Nice. Yeah, so it's. I don't think he speaks English.
Does he chew down in a cyanide tablet?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He doesn't do that because that wouldn't make sense why he would surrender then. If he was
also,
already
you could just heal him. So
also true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he
Hey,
wouldn't have,
Fergus,
he wouldn't have surrendered if he had something like that.
can you fix my boo boo?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Thanks.
I didn't even realize you got shot.
Evelyn walks over. Can you fix this, boo boo? The mech is just falling off.
It's just
in
legs.
pieces.
She's just sitting on a chair with legs.
Right.
I mean, does anybody have like a mechanic skill that they can do something with this on?
Eva has
No.
one, right?
I think
Josh isn't in our game. No one has a fixed skill. let's be
exactly.
honest.
Dylan and Ziva have like a 1 in fix, I think, each.
So
but
you get
Yeah.
everyone gets 16 health back that needs it.
cool.
No,
I have plus
I-
0 in fix, actually.
Oh, okay. I think Ziva has a 1 in it.
Unfortunate.
But even then, I don't know how much HP can be regained in a very short amount of time, right?
Based on your strain. Oh, you mean it for a mech?
For a mech, yeah.
It's
what I mean.
like super long time, I think.
Yeah, that's what I
let
figured.
me- There might be like, I think there might be a way to fix it in combat, but it's like I might be mixing up games. Hold on.
Evelyn, now is the time to do sense the need. We just happened to hire some random NPC
Sense
who
the need
just
is
shows up from behind a bush.
Who's been there the entire time?
Yeah, he's just an object to you.
Tell us
Dude,
the rule,
repairing-
David. What did you find?
What?
Tell us the rule.
Repairing one hit point of damage costs 500 credits. Wait, no, I lied. The same repair on a light or heavy mech costs 1,000 credits. So it'll cost you 1,000 credit per HP to fix.
So the thing, it got damaged a lot earlier. So you've already spent thousands of credits,
Yeah.
Evelyn, to fix this in the 6 days that you were traveling.
A single tech can repair a number of hull points of damage equal to their fixed skill +1 for each hour of work. And considering we all have -1, I think that's 0 HP per hour. If I'm +1, so 1 HP.
Yeah.
per hour.
To be honest, all of the
No, I
people
was
with
kind of +1 already.
fix left. So before you even went on the ship, I think honestly at this point, Evelyn, we should just say you can't use the mech anymore. It's disabled. You should get out of it. Because I didn't realize how hard it was to fix the mech.
Oh, it even says that light and heavy mechs require sophisticated repair facilities. You can't even use like portable because it says normal suits
I
can be
think
repaired.
we've already stretched the capability of this mech. So I think it just
a
breaks
second,
down.
Connor. I got this.
Nano machines. Answered everything.
I don't think you know how to fix a mech.
Hey, but there's a broken tank. I mean, when I say broken, I mean entirely disintegrated. But that's like stock material,
But
right?
before Fergus says anything, the thing that does happen, Evelyn, is like you take a couple steps over with your mech and it just falls apart. Like it just breaks and stops working.
Oh, so you're doing a damage to me for no reason?
Yep. No, I'm doing a damage to you because I gave you a bunch of healing for free earlier for no reason. So
What happens is I come up and like, oh, good thing you're alive, and I like slap the back of it, and it just falls apart.
yeah.
There's your one day.
It comes off and you like telekinetically put it back, but it just falls off again.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I also don't know how to fix the mech. I just rolled the no.
Yeah. So I think honestly, Evelyn, this is like you leave the shards of it here and have to keep going. If you recover this after that all after the whole mission, that's one thing. But for now, it's gone.
Connor senses the need to have a second mech.
Good thing I have backup mech. Presses button.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't have enough money. I mean, that would be
Do you know who
that would
does
be a
have enough
few
money,
rolls.
Connor?
Oh well, hey.
This guy.
I mean, if you want to, yeah.
No.
Hey, did I end up paying any money for the spaceship that we bought? Because I still have pretty much all the credits I had before, I think. And
We split it 3 ways, so I don't even think it was
that's
a million
why.
each.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we all still have a bunch of money.
Yep.
No, because we the ship we bought was like 500,000, so we paid like
Mhm.
less than we probably paid like 150,000 each or something.
Yeah.
So
So
I
the,
have like 1.8 million. I can
Dang.
the battlefield is filled with wreckage and explosions and fire and all that stuff. Bodies. Real quick, let's check in. Connor, you want to kind of wrap it up here, or
Yeah.
okay, sounds
Yeah.
good. I fade
Yeah.
fast. All good. So we just see that, right? You see that shot. And you guys see ahead, right? I don't think there's like going to be a whole bunch of more Imperium soldiers to fight to get to whatever you need to get to. Like this was like a good amount of them protecting. What you now see is like a kind of like a clearing that has a big hole with like a ladder that leads down into the darkness. And there's like a bunch of like Imperium gear and stuff around it, but it looks like honestly that this force that's left here was a pretty small portion of the actual army that was probably camped here, and a lot of them probably already went down into whatever this vault is. So you'll be facing more Imperium soon, but you've defeated most of them for now. At least enough so you can go into whatever this vault is, and you can already tell like the coordinates that Sample gave you. You see, okay, this is it. Like there's some sort of underground facility down here, and that's where Sigmund is. I'm trying to remember. No, that wouldn't be what it was. I just remembered that facility got destroyed in the one shot we did. and Sigmund left it. So that wouldn't make any sense. So they definitely, it definitely looks like they like busted open a bunch of stuff in the vault and maybe have like gear, like salvage piled against the side of it, but they've already like cleared it out. And Sample's coordinates that he gave you would be reversed. It wouldn't be a vault. It would be, you go up this mountain that's next to this little underground cave thing. And you see like, yeah, like some kind of like primitive carved staircase up onto this ridge. And you know that's where you're supposed to go. It's whatever's behind that or beyond that. So we see you all, Robin, you know, climbs out from the sand and comes over and, you know, thumbs up all around, and you guys head out. Cool. Yeah, when we come back, we'll continue that and find out what's going on with them. Probably the last thing we see is you guys like get to the bottom of the staircase. Actually, here's the cliffhanger we can leave on, actually. You get to the bottom of the staircase, right? You guys are about to like do the climb and keep going. And that's when Chloe Lasmos steps out.
Oh no.
With, you know, a squad of Order of the Dust mercenaries, and some like other scientist types and stuff, right? And she says, you know, she holds up her hands and she just says, "We come in peace." And then we hard cut.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
sure.
she's with the Order of the Dust people?
Looks like it, yeah.
Are we?
Okay.
How good of terms
Wait,
would
I think
we
we do that.
with Levon with them?
With Chloe Lasmos or the Order of the Dust?
Both.
Chloe Lasmos was very angry at you for stealing her nanites. And the Order of the Dust was angry at you for
She
busting up
literally
their planet.
tortured me and Ode.
That's also true. Yeah, the Order of the Dust, you're not enemies, but you certainly kind of messed up some stuff on their planet and then left. So
Oh yeah.
So we just did what they did to everyone
Imperium
else.
attack them, right?
no, that would be the Athens. That's Chloe Lasmos' people. You like destroyed a high-tech medical facility on their planet and then left. Right?
That was that.
And also like caused a bunch of, you kidnapped people on their planet and like ran
these people
from
don't know
cops, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, these Order of the Dust people probably don't know that, but yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah, so we stop there, and we'll go ahead and pick it up next time with some more Elysian Road. We'll do a quick after show and call it. Thanks for playing, guys. We're out.